I got started by somebody very badly. I added all of my determination. I was pretty ambitious to learn that language and I started working on my personality. And the things that I learned is keep believing in yourself and keep prioritizing yourself.
Hey, yo, English learners, welcome to the premiere episode of the English Breakdown Conversations. So, today I will be presenting to you and Mr. Asim 15 different topics, and we'll have 5 minutes to talk about 5 different topics. So, I would like you to choose first. Could you please choose any topic on which you would like to talk about?
Would like to talk about success and failure.
Okay. All right. So I would like you to ask. Okay, no, I would like to ask you first the question. Okay, so what does
Oh,
success? Oh my God!
wait, I have a backup plan, by the way. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience.
It's okay. Success and failure. You can see
Failure.
over here.
What are a failure? Literally, this is such a ridiculous things which is happening in my city for a couple of days.
Oh my God. Okay.
By the way, I'm a creator, right? So I have
Yeah.
a creator light.
Oh wow. Oh my God.
I think that's
That's
okay, right?
that is resilience over here. We can see. And Mr. Asim has gone through the adversity of a blackout, and we are seeing some breakthrough. And I admire your determination, and we have truly accomplished something. So I think I've already used 6 words over here.
Within your time, like within the time you have used the words,
Yeah.
yeah, the power has come here.
Okay, okay, okay. So, question: what does success mean to you, and has your definition changed over the years?
Okay, so no matter what, how big the milestone is, I have to be satisfied. So at the end of the day, I mean, the joy is equal to success for me. I always look forward to joy and satisfactions. It's not a small and big achievement. That doesn't matter for me, to be really honest. And if I talk about the second one, has my definition changed over the years? Absolutely. When I was 18 years old, um, at that time, my definition of success was pretty different as like the normal human beings just achieve your goal and it should be a big goal and then after it will be
Yeah.
success. But I thought it's not about success. I mean, somehow I feel like that I have to find out the joy, I have to be satisfied. So when I stayed quiet with myself, I got to know the meaning of success is pretty different for me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think for me also, like, success at first, when you're kids, being especially an Indian kid, you are pushed towards like success means just education and get a job, have
that's true.
money, have kids, have a good family. That's all what success is. But I think over the years, I have found that success doesn't have to be what our parents or society decides it to be. You know, I have been resilient for many years with my job, with many different careers also,
Of
because I have
course. Yeah.
accomplished many things over the years. I cleared my CA entrance, everything, intermediate, everything. I went abroad, I did a good job. But with all these things, I came through and now I've become a teacher. So I think it does give me a sense of fulfillment now.
It shows that you have a resilience quality in your side. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's amazing.
exactly.
I love this.
So can you tell me about a failure that you like, overturned?
Yes, I think as like everyone, I also have a failure which turn off into a good lessons. I mean, again, I would say after my intermediate, after my board examination, I started working on my communication skill. Initially, I mean, before learning this language and
Mhm.
before my intermediate, somehow I felt like that I am not getting the value that I'm looking for. Right.
Yeah.
I got and started by somebody very badly. Somehow I felt like that my friends are not giving me the value that I really deserve. So that I added all of my determination. I was pretty ambitious. to learn that language, and I started working on my personality, overall personality. And the things that I learned, which is keep believing in yourself and keep prioritizing yourself, because in this universe, nobody will come and help you to come out from the adversities.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. So you have faced a lot of setbacks, right?
Absolutely.
And so, was there any sort of determination secret that you had? Like,
Um, it's about I never focus on a new day. I always focus on a new mindset,
mhm.
and that completely no accomplishment my whole journey.
All right, good. So, what has been the biggest obstacle now that you had to overcome in your life?
All right. I mean, I'm pretty confused. A lot of ifs are just like roaming around in my mind. What should I do? There's so many career options, as you know. I'm just
Yeah,
21 years
yeah.
old. I will be 22. So at my early 20s, how it is difficult to select a career. I'm a lot of career, problem. I'm just like facing a lot of challenges. But life is going pretty smoothly. Somehow I feel that maybe I am feeling stuck. I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling overthinking. But somehow somebody after watching my life, somebody want to become like me. Right.
So you have
So,
been very perseverant, right? I'll say.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just like looking forward. Let's see how
Hmm.
it will go. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now, in this point of time, if you ever feel like asking me also, you can ask me also. Okay. You don't have
Okay,
too much issue
okay.
because I'm not the one interview. Remember, this is
Okay, got it.
conversations.
All
Remember.
right, all right. So yeah,
Uh,
what do you think? What's your turned up point?
Okay, I think for me was when I was stuck in a job which did not fulfill any of I didn't feel a sense of fulfillment, to be honest. I was really stuck in my accounting auditing job and I really needed that breakthrough. Just like
Mm.
go. And I think the turning point for me was when I first traveled to Dubai. I was only 20 23. I think. I was 23. I
How
traveled to
old
the
are you?
Oh, I'm 32 now.
Oh, I can't believe that. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You
So
look like my age. I
no,
mean,
no, no. So when I was
21.
23, I went to Dubai and I did skydiving over there. Okay,
Oh,
I did
wow.
skydiving. And the thing was that I traveled solo, okay? This was way back. I traveled solo. I did skydiving, and the only fun factor here is that I just told my dad that dad, I'm going to jump out of a plane in 1 hour. Don't tell mom.
Oh,
So because had I told this to mom, she would have freaked out. So
absolutely. It's typical Indian parents,
I
right? They
did my
don't.
skydiving. I came back to India
And then
and
after you
then
just
I
like
showed
inform
my
them.
mom like, Mom, yeah, look, here's
Oh,
the video of what your child has
oh.
been through. So that was the real
And your mom was
turning
like,
point in the sense of like I felt very liberated, like
okay.
I had broken the shackles of my parents and society. I felt like I could do anything. And from
So
then
how did you
onward
break through it?
and from then onwards I
Mm.
felt like I don't need to do what I was doing until now, because I did this CA thing out of peer pressure, but then
Mm.
I felt like, okay, there are other options. I can feel liberated, and that feeling of being free is what inspired me to change my job. Like
Okay,
I
that's how
didn't
you
want.
just. Oh, wow, that's great. I mean, that's how it would break through the things, right?
Yes.
I mean, that skydiving has changed your
Yeah, yeah,
mindset.
yes.
Wow, that's crazy. So, what was your aspiration?
Nothing. At that time, I was the same like you. I was into like coding, painting, guitar
Mhm.
playing. I was mixed up in everything. So I didn't have any true aspiration in life at that time. So I just let okay, let me see these options.
I see.
All
Wow,
right.
amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Asim. So let's move on to the next topic now. I think we
Oh,
talked a lot.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, would you like to select or
No,
will I
I would
select?
like you because you're my guest, so
Okay.
you have to choose.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's talk about our cultural differences.
Where is it? Okay, first. Oh my god, I don't know how to click this. I need to figure that out. Okay, yes. So, would you like to choose a question and we can move on with that then.
Wait. Okay, so have you ever realized that a stereotype you had about another culture was completely wrong
Mm,
and would change your perspective? Oh, we can discuss about it.
yeah, I think so. Because I lived in Mumbai, where we had like I lived in a place where we already had a lot of multiculturalism. So on my floor itself in my building, we had like people from South India, from North India, even from East India. So I was already known to these kind of like cultural things. But I think when I went abroad, I think the one cultural aspect stereotype that I had about Arab people, okay, like they are very close minded or very like not so open. I had this in my head. And like at first, I was like, when I was in India, I used to always say, like, I will never go to Dubai. I'll never go to UAE or Arab countries. Because in my head, we had this like Arab and USA thing going on at that time with George Bush. So I had like these are like really dangerous people. Maybe they have different customs. They won't be assimilating towards me like I won't assimilate in their culture. But it all changed when I actually started working over there. You know? That really
That's
opened
true.
up my mind. My whole perspective of that thing that I had, like, there I won't be included. They won't be inclusive of me. It all changed for me when I went and worked. How about you? Have
I
you
see.
ever faced that? Or have you ever treated somebody differently?
I mean, okay, let me just expose one thing here.
Okay.
Although, yeah, I got connected with a lot of Asian people. I'm in Vietnam. I'm in Vietnamese, then Indonesians, Philippines. So they were like that. I am looking like them. I mean,
Yeah.
some of them
You know,
traveling
I
like.
I actually I actually showed this video to my girlfriend yesterday. She said, "Oh, you
Oh.
look Vietnamese."
That's what happened. Like, oh, they were like, are you Indian? I mean, yes, of course, I am Indian, and we have a different kind of culture. So you will easily find out different kind of looking people here. So we have a various culture, right? So I thought maybe even I was pretty confused. The person is Indian, or the person is from my culture. So that was my stereotype. That has completely changed. I mean, I got to know. I thought that maybe Indonesians, maybe they're looking quite different, and they maybe like they have a different kind of cultures, but somehow I feel like that they also looking like us, and they also feel shocked by saying we I don't know Indian people also look like that. So they thought maybe I'm looking like Asians, but somehow that I'm also from Asia. India is also part of
Yeah,
Asia.
yeah, yeah. I can I can imagine you in Indonesia like completely assimilated. I will think like Indonesian, 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 Indonesian. I don't see any Indian over here. All right. So, okay, let's say, okay, let's
Crazy.
say that I am a foreigner, okay? I'm an immigrant. And do
Okay.
you think that it's important for a foreigner to come to, let's say, India or any other country and try to be a part of that culture? Or should he keep distance from the culture of that country and try to be his own self?
I think they should indulge their self into the culture. They can be. Now I do follow a lot of vloggers. So from United Kingdom. So yeah, they are exploring the culture, like Indian culture, Indian families, Indian traditions. And I feel somehow this is one of the best cultures in the world. I mean, Indian cultures, right? So yeah, they can. I mean, if you, if you, I mean, you're already Indian, but if you, in imaginations, if you really wanna come to India and you wanna just indulge with people, and Indian people, Indian culture, always welcome.
Yeah, yeah, I also think so. But do you think if you go and live in another country, would you try more to be a part of their culture, or would you be like, oh, I don't need to
That's
do that?
pretty different. I will try to custom myself. I will just try to vary it myself. I will check at first how their hospitality is.
Hmm.
As like similar to Indians, then yeah, I would like to interact because I do consider myself as an extrovert. I will try to converse with them. I will see that the things, the stereotypes I know, is it real or it is just a stereotypes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, then after I will invest with them.
So,
Pursue.
okay, so do you think that cultural sensitivity is also important over here? Like
Culture.
sense, yeah, so which means that something that is very sensitive in another country, but you might not think of it like, oh, it's not a big deal. Do you think it's important to think about?
No,
uh,
really. I don't think so. Just feel free and just go and explore the culture. Don't try that. I mean, it can be a food, it can be anything else, right? Just don't try it. Just go and explore that. Because this is called life, right? How
yeah.
can I be single things? How can I start with in a single process? I have to be universal here, right? That's what I believe, right?
Mm. Okay, let's move on to our next topic now. All right, now next topic.
Next topic, okay. Social media.
Social media.
This is scrolling. Yeah.
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 All right, so let me see. Have you ever taken break from social media? And if so, what did you notice?
Okay. Yeah. After my 12th grade, I was like after intermediate, I started working on my communication and I completely detached from social media. I just not deactivated, I just like deleted.
Hmm.
I deleted my Instagram account, my Facebook account, my WhatsApp as well.
Mm.
Just radio. I was stuck with radio. I was pretty like alone because I love to be solitude at that time, right? Um, it was pretty challenging for me how to engage, how to entertain to myself. Somehow I was a bit far away from the misinformations or any even good informations
Yeah.
because I added any social media. So how can I get the update from there, right? I
Hmm.
mean, yes, I did take break, and that really affected me very well. I mean, that comes out in a proper way. I mean, I'm feeling something very different now. I mean, that was the best decision I have ever taken,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm happy right now
Yeah,
because of that decision.
honestly, because there's so many different things of like so many superficial people on social media. You have misinformation, there is lack of authenticity sometimes because we don't know what they are talking. And now you see these
Mm.
finfluencers or fitfluencers, I don't know what they're called. So to to
Faced,
be, yeah, because their
faced.
information to be a valid point, I think that it's just better to be away from them.
That's true.
So social media of course has its boon, and but I think it has more bane in today's society, because I think when social media started back then, I felt it was like such an amazing powerful tool. You could
That's true.
talk, you could I connected with many people. I connected with my family members who were living abroad for many years. I did not talk with them, so it did pretty well for me. But I think
Depends.
we became uh we became too engaged and just too focused on social media for a time, ever since Instagram, now TikTok and everything came. So I think, yeah, I think it is a good thing that sometimes you need to take a break.
That's true. That's true. It's about authenticity, video, and how you're just believing with yourself, how you're using social media. Even after breaking, I mean, after taking the break, when I just again started uploading videos or just like open on social places or social platforms, I feel like that. I mean, things has changed, and the influencer, so-called influencer, they're kind of more of overstating. I mean, it's overflooded. If you search even a single content, you will get
Yes,
millions of videos, right? So for me,
exactly.
it was pretty challenging.
All right. Now, what do you talk? What
Okay,
would you
I
like?
will pick, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, in your opinion, what's the biggest advantage and biggest disadvantage of social media in today's era?
Okay. Yes. So I think biggest advantage for me, especially being away from home, is that I can access all the information I want from by sitting over here. That's the biggest advantage, I'll say.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
At the same point, the biggest disadvantage is being misinformed about the thing that I am seeing. Because there is a lack of validation. So you have to be careful on what you see and whom you follow on social media. Because
True.
nowadays we have this, now that we see because of all the politics, they have this BJP and like so many different things, yes. So it's very hard for me to know what is the in true essence what is going on. And it
True.
is really like over flooded with information. So there is a lack of authenticity and everything is curated towards one point. Like like BJP, let's say, like I'll just take a point of politics over here for a moment. Like right wing propaganda will show only curated right wing like stuff. Left wing will say like, okay, only we are better. So that's the biggest disadvantage, I'll say. But of course, you need to be careful and mindful of what you see and what you think about it.
Indeed, indeed. Um, in my opinion, I mean, in my case, if I talk about absolutely, it's like, yeah, we have to be cautious. But for me, the biggest advantage is just that has become as a income source of mine right now. I'm working as a English trainer for last 3.5 years. Earlier I was working on Preply for 1.5 years,
Oh, okay.
and my experience was absolutely amazing there. Yeah, and then after that slightly select my own platform, which is TalkTide, and it's been going amazing. And the biggest advantage, if I talk about, that is over scrolling and social media reels. But somehow I feel like that that's also a good thing. But somehow I have to sell the drug instead of taking the drugs. So that's the biggest advantages for me somehow. But yeah, now I'm in my control, and I hope that I will easily overcome from that superficial problem.
All right. Okay, let's take another topic now.
Money is spending.
Okay, so money and spending. So I would like to ask you, do you think
Mhm.
people spend too much money trying to impress others? Especially now, I think this is such an important topic to talk about right now because I do see
True,
this everywhere.
true. I think you can feel it better in the another. I mean, you are in Vietnam, right? Also, I'm pretty much sure that you can understand this aspect very much. Yeah. According to my opinion, I would say absolutely. I mean, uh, this is which is expending money to impress other. It's becoming day by day very popular, and somehow I feel like that I also am into it. Um, but this is a ridiculous, groundless mindset we have. Most of the changes they have this kind of mindset. But recently, I went through one video, and on that video, some influencer was talking about that it is happening because of their. enjoying their present moment. They're more of carpe diem. They don't want to think about their future,
Yeah,
or they don't know about their past, right? So it's not about investment. Yeah, we need to invest money in a proper way, but somehow people are just want to impress to other to the social lives. They want to immerse themselves into that generation, that society. That's what an embrace for me. If I talk about, I just recently purchased my first iPhone. I mean, first life. I mean, I purchased that, but not impressed to others, of course, but for making video. But somehow I feel that right now that maybe I just purchased that to impress others, but not really not. Just I need to work. I need to use that in a proper way,
yeah,
right? Yes, it is becoming day by day so popular, and people they think they have to think like how to spend the money in a particular place, how to invest the money, how to use the money to make experience in our life instead of just impressing about others. Because I don't think so. It is a valuable things to impress other. At the end of the day, nobody will care about you. Nobody think about your life.
yeah.
So what else to impress other?
Yeah,
What do you think?
because yes, because because now with the new generation, because we do have this thing of following and likeness about what other people think of us. It's too
True.
much now, especially with social media. So,
That's
of
true.
course, I think like, I won't say that this is something new, because we
Mm-hmm.
have had this since before. Like, let's say even the let's take something like 500 years ago. I'm pretty sure that women and men that time also would have worn something like grandeur, like gold, to show
Mm.
like how they are. They would purchase some diamonds and like put on something. They would have done something, but that would have been limited just to their
Anita.
community or something.
That's the cultural showcase, right? But if you
Yes.
see the ratio or the graphs, the inflammation of that graph, increasing day by day, and
Yeah.
somehow I personally felt this is absolutely a downgrade thing.
Yeah, because I think now with the new generation, we have grown in this social media environment where we like go like young kids, they have this new thing of liking and following who is following one another more. They see with this.
True.
But I think it's not something new. It's just that now we have more power in our hands with young kids earning more. But I think at the
I know,
same
right?
time,
Yeah,
they need to have something called as financial literacy. They need to be
that's true.
taught on how to sometimes budget. Budgeting is
Mm.
crucial. So yes, it is something to take care.
True, that's true. But somehow they just think they just forget about the affordability. I mean, they don't know if they can afford it or not, but if
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
money, they will
yeah.
just spend all of the money to somewhere to purchase something.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah, I think
now
about that
even
also.
with what's that? EMIs and like pay like buy now,
Yes,
pay
it's
later
becoming pretty
thing.
popular. It's true, true. Now people, especially Gen Zs, the young generations, are into EMIs a lot.
Yeah.
um, pretty, straight for me it is. I mean, I'm a person I don't like
Ah,
to go with the EMI now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's good. That's good. All right. Now, what would you ask me? Come on.
Okay. I just would like to ask you, do you believe money can buy happiness? Or does it simply make life easier?
It's a very subjective thing, I say.
Mm-hmm.
Like money can of course buy you happiness, but it depends how you use that money.
Mm.
If you have money and you spend it on buying something, then I don't think it will make you happy. If you do something, if you spend something on something valuable to you, something that makes your life easier, then of course, like for example, like right now, if I have to do 10 things in my house by myself, I'm spending like hours and hours just doing things, and I'm not giving time for my things, for the things that I like or I love. Money can help me. I can automate things. and I can do something for myself then.
Hmm. Indeed. Um, I believe the same. Somehow it is subjective, right? It depends on the individuals how they're taking it. It's up to their control this, how they're using it, right? It can create happiness, and of course, it can create happiness. But somehow, I also feel that money can buy happiness, but how you're using it depends, and it also depends on the different phases of our life. Some of them are from, you know, a destitute family, or some of them they're from a rich and wealthy family. So for the richy people, actually, money cannot buy happiness. I'm pretty sure. But for the destitute, for those who are from poor family, I think for them money is matter, and I think some assets of gadgets that can give them happiness, right? So maybe for them, their goal is to earn money, and that can only buy the happiness.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
For
So,
sure.
how was your first
Sure.
conversation, I think, with on this new
uh,
show?
it was not just a conversation, it was a really productive conversation where I learned so many things. I mean, thank you so much, Rahul, for making
Yeah.
such creative things, creative conversation pretty different from others. You deserve more views, subscribers, people. I don't know why they're not watching you. You can just tell me. I will make a separate video about your channel. And you should get a lot of views. Really. You're doing a really fantastic job.
Yeah.
Just keep continuing. I mean, I got so many ideas from you now. I would like to also indulge this kind of activities in
Yes.
my conversations. I mean, let's see how the response will I get, and then after accordingly, we just customize it, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
overall, I really have enjoyed it. 10 out of 10.
Yes, I mean, I think that because I was watching a video of a guy yesterday who was simply just like playing the guitar, and it wasn't like edited. It was unfiltered raw video, and somebody commented like, "Remember back like 15 years ago when YouTube was simple? Those were the days." Which was true.
Those were the days, and without I want to be real, I want to be transparent. I don't need any script.
Yeah.
I don't need any chat GPT. I don't need any camera. I need just like a phone, and I want to record myself in a transparent manner. And that's what we all need. But somehow, see, because of technology, because of time, things are variating day by day. Right?
Yeah,
We have to adapt it.
exactly. All right. Unfortunately, I see we are almost
I
about time.
understand.
So I think we need to wrap it up
Thank
quickly.
you.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining. And I
Thank
hope to
you.
really see you again now. All right.
Absolutely. I would like to connect with you for my child to take care. Have a great day.
Okay,
Bye.
guys. All right. Bye bye.